Hi, I'm Abba from A to Z Homes, and I'm here with Kalle and Amy at their newly built house at Warnervale. Can you tell us what your favourite feature is about the house?
I really like the skylight personally, and I was a big advocate for getting a skylight put in. I think it just creates like heaps of natural light, brings out the space, and it makes it feel much bigger than it is.
Yeah, definitely the skylight and the waterfall feature on the kitchen counter.
Coming and seeing things come to life, especially when the walls came up. Having a kid run around the space that you're planning on living in really makes it feel like it's coming to life. So that was the best part for me.
And I just loved being like walked through the whole process. So like not knowing what was coming next and timelines and stuff. It was really well explained.
Yeah, every week there was an update and there was milestones, and the whole thing felt like it was a very smooth journey, to be honest.
Coming into the build process, the block looked quite flat, but looking at the survey, you could see there was a bit of a slope. Now, when I say a bit, we ended up building a 1.2 metre retaining wall along the whole side, one side. That was quite challenging in that we had to liaise with the neighbour, actually get the work done, remove, I don't know exactly how much, maybe 120 tonnes of dirt, something like that. That was quite challenging. The second most difficult thing about this site was one boundary of the property is diagonal. It's not parallel with the others. Now that meant we had to design the building in a way that worked with that diagonal. And how we did it was we stepped the building in and out. Now, despite all that, we still got 5 bedrooms, a study, a theatre.
Massive dining area and living space that we're in right now. Yeah, I think we maximised the land really well, to be honest.
Yeah, you didn't have to compromise. So despite the challenges, the outcome, phenomenal for sure. There were so many really nice features, but my favourite, if I had to pick one, were the green feature tiles that you guys picked. Most customers would not pick something so bold, I would say, but you were very crafty in how you used them, and that was definitely my favourite feature.
Yeah, definitely the timeline. It was very much streamlined and a lot quicker than I thought it would be. It didn't feel rushed,
Yeah, I'm shocked we got this place built as fast as we did. I actually think, upon reflection, building your first home is pretty daunting for a lot of people. And when you go out in the industry, you hear horror stories all the time. So it was very nice just having a really flexible process throughout the whole thing, and knowing that we were supported and it was going to get delivered on time. And honestly, it was such a stress-free experience. One of my colleagues at work actually said to me, oh, you're building your first home. He's like, I'll just leave you alone now because that's surely going to be stressful. And I was like, actually, no, it's been such a breeze the whole time. So it was really nice just knowing that the whole experience was really easy to go through and really flexible. Given what you said earlier about how this piece of land was very bespoke, it's not a typical rectangle. So we had to put a lot of intention and thought into the build and maximizing the space. And that meant that we had a vision that we wanted to come to life, and we wanted a certain flow, which I believe that we've achieved. And the great thing was, especially during the planning stages, we had a lot of input onto the areas that we wanted. For example, this little doorway that we added in from the garage, which makes life a lot easier. We have a separate section where we can lock screaming children away if we want to. And we have a lot of flow naturally between like the dining, the living, the kitchen, the outdoor space. So when we're hosting people, it just feels really natural and at home. And I would say that it's really nice working with a company that you can give them your vision and they don't just copy and paste a build they've done before. It's a bespoke experience that's customizable and really flexible. So at the end of the day, we have the house that we've been dreaming of.